People of Earth and elsewhere, and welcome back to Spamcrackers Plays Angels of Death. Episode 3. Continuing right on where we left off. Zach is back in our party. Can't go through that half of the confessional anymore. And let's get down to the... This door is open, and the blood trail leads this way. Did Dr. Danny pass through here? Zach's back in our team. Hey, Zach.
Huh, what's up?
Earlier you referred to yourself as a monster. Does that mean you're not human?
Well, let me ask you. Define human for me. What's a decent human being to you?
Those desired by God?
Huh? What the hell? Is that all you freaking think about? Anyway, I'm a decent and normal guy no matter what. Or am I something else? Does your so-called God say it's unforgivable to be killed by a monster?
No, my God doesn't say that. My God doesn't say that.
Look, you're getting all serious now. Ah, shit. I said something done. Frick, let's get going.
Onward we trudge. Hey, Zach. Were you staying in that room where I found the knife?
What about that room?
I was just curious.
Huh?
This has to do with what we talked about earlier, but I know nothing about you, Zach. Yeah, for some reason, I just got curious.
What the hell? Man, you're weird.
I think that room could use a bit more tidying up.
Oh, who the frick cares? It's not like I'm ever going back there again, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Point. A ripped painting of a snake adorns the wall. It's the painting I ripped. So... I hear something.
Actual frickin' snakes. Hey, stop spacing out. It's the real thing this time.
Is it?
Run! Go on ahead without me, and find a way out of here. Ah, shit, I can't slash them all in one go with this dinky knife. Hey, I thought I told you to hurry.
Okay. Found an exit, and it's unlocked. Zach, there's a way out here.
I'm coming, so wait for me.
Hurry, Zach. Uh-oh. More of that purple smoke.
And snakes.
Ah! Zach?
This is bullshit. I can't run. My sight's too heavy. What kind of torture are you putting me through?
Zach, you're bleeding.
Hey, let's move. I didn't kill all the snakes.
Okay, let's get out of here. More pretty stained glass.
Damn, I feel weak again.
Stay put and take it easy. It might be fatal.
Hey, I told you that it'd take more than this to take me down.
Nope, I won't have it. Stay put.
That look on your face.
Zach, just take it easy here. From here on, I'll manage by myself. I promise to find some medicine this time.
Hey, you've been acting weird for a while now. What the hell's gotten into you?
Huh?
That gloomy face. What? Do you know something I don't?
No, Never mind. I gotta find some medicine as soon as possible.
Don't ignore my question. Plus, you're as good as dead out there without me.
Oh. I have a gun. As long as I have this, even if that doctor's around.
Alright, then let me see it. Hey. Let me see it. Bang. Crap. No bullets. Hey, what's the point of packing an unloaded gun? What are you thinking? Ah, shit. If that's all you're taking, then you're gonna get yourself killed out there. Aren't you willing to be killed by me? Even so, you're freaking out over the fact that I could bite the big one. What do you want from me? What's going through your head?
You swore to God for me.
Shit, here we go again. Can you really trust a monster to follow through on a promise like that?
You're not a liar, right?
Nope. My word is my word.
Then...
But... there's no God in this world.
You're wrong. If no God exists, then what am I supposed to do? But Zach, it's not just that you swore to God for me. Even if someone were to swear to God for me, it wouldn't be the same.
What then?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry.
What the hell is up with you? Do me a favor. And smile.
Huh? But right now, I don't know if I can do it right.
I know you suck at it. Just do it.
Zach!
I'm going to sleep now. Do whatever you like. Hey. Take this. It's probably too much for you, though.
Zach. The blade edge of the dirty knife gleams with sharpness. Acquired knife. This knife, I wonder if I can wield it.
Ah.
This sweet scent. Phew, it's getting to me. It's making me feel woozy. Smells like it must be dangerous. I gotta hurry. The gate is shut. It won't open. Is there some kind of release mechanism? There's nothing but water around here. I wonder if there's something in the water.
You mean like this?
Upon closer inspection, there is water running through with a faint, pungent odor. There's something at the bottom of the water. I think I can press this. Could it be a switch? This water would burn my skin if I touch it. I gotta press the switch without letting the water touch my skin. I wonder if that knife would come in handy. I wonder if I can dip my knife in this water. It opened. The knife. Ah, it's all right. Don't go damaging that knife now, Rachel. The gate is tightly shut. Here too, huh? There's a large lever. It looks like I could open the gate with it. It won't operate. It appears power must be supplied to operate it. There's an electrical cord, but it's been severed. If I could somehow supply power... We've got a wet knife here! The knife's made of metal. Electricity should pass through it. You're kidding me, right? Here goes nothing. 80% certain that Rachel would die from that. Now power's been supplied. What the heck? I'm not gonna ask. The lever can now be operated. Alright, now it should work. I gotta hurry and remove the knife from the electrical cord. As long as there's a current running through that, you get severely hurt. The knife. Don't try this at home, kids. Rachel's just crazy. The handle is somewhat melted. The blade is still fine. I wonder if it's okay to keep using it like this. If the handle is melted, it's gotta be like scalding hot. You're crazy, Rachel. A mirror adorns the wall. What to do? There doesn't seem to be anything else here. This mirror. Can I break it with my knife? Let me look around first. Is there really nothing else here? Yeah, you know what? Why am I even asking questions? Break it! I did it. It kind of looks like a knife is stabbing a knife. The mirror is rigid, but it looks like Zach's knife could penetrate it. Alright. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were just as eager to break things as Zach is. Oh, the knife. The mirror broke, but the knife blade got chipped in the process. What are you doing to that poor knife, Rachel? Sorry, Zach. It looks like I can pass through the mirror. La 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 la. The sound of an organ. I can hear it coming from further back of here. There's no point in not going in. This is... Ooh, fun stuffs. Ugh, what's with the sweet scent? Do you not think that it is God's will to determine which shall come to pass? Should the will of God differ from your own, then what will you do? There's no God in this world. No! No, no, stop it! I want Zach to kill me. I don't want him to die. But if God doesn't acknowledge me, or if he doesn't exist, then what am I supposed to do? Nope, now's not the time to think of such things. At any rate, I gotta hurry up and get medicine. Gotta get the medicine. Rachel, I would really like to know where your notions of God come from. Because they seem to be kind of vaguely defined. God desires the pure and sincere, hence I inquire, what art thou? A sacrifice, an angel, or if thou art someone who seeketh salvation from him, reveal all and repent thy sins here. That's exactly what it said before. Okay, Reverend. Why do you return alone, Rachel Gardner? And what became of Zach? Did you leave him behind? No. Zach can't move, so I just came looking for some medicine to treat his wounds. I know that Dr. Danny came to this floor and has medicine. That's why... Oh, Danny, is it? That man is on a rampage of mindless self-indulgence. I truly wonder when his downward spiral began. Ah, come to think of it, Danny is the one who brought thee here. Oh, so I was right back in episode 1. Speechless, are we? Never mind that. Is there no medicine here? Where did Danny go with the medicine?
It appears Danny is not himself. He briefly revealed himself to me, though his current whereabouts, only God knows. Although he hath let his selfishness get the best of him, I took several vials of medicine from him.
Then you know where I can find some?
Indeed.
Please let me have it.
Do you really think it can be obtained so easily, Rachel Gardner? You would point that chipped knife of Zack's at me with trembling hands.
How did you know this was Zack's knife?
Oh, I know. 'Twas I who brought him here. Though, look at him. His body is battered, tattered, bloody, a mess. And thou hast deceived him, foul demon. Witch?
No. This is...
more drugs! Rachel, what hast thou done to them? Danny was a smart and sensible man, which is exactly why he knew this place like the back of his hand and refrained from self-indulgent conduct. And what about Isaac? He is quite simple, to rephrase it, quite pure. And now he is treated horribly, greatly suffering to grant your wish to die by his hand. Wouldn't you agree this all transpired since your encounter?
I haven't done anything.
You are an enigma, Rachel. Just who are you? Not willing to answer? Let me remind you that you stand before God. Aha! Just as I suspected. You have no true faith in God.
No, I believe in following the word of God.
Then why is that? Why do you feel that way? 'Tis not that you will not answer. 'Tis that you cannot answer, correct? Rachel Gardner, your heart is smeared by deceit simply by virtue of the belief that God has chosen you. And you are a witch who means to deceive my angels.
No.
Well then, you shall be put on trial now. More delusions. This looks like fun. God desires the pure, and you are charged with being a witch who has deceived my angels. In any case, you must be cleansed.
I am not a witch.
Nay, you are a witch who forged a pact with Isaac, are you not?
My promise with Zack is a sworn oath to God.
Ha! You would even dare to use God as your shield. Then let me emphasize what you need not forget. 'Tis not your choice to make, but that of God's. Now shall I contest thee? Let the trial commence. Is anyone present to testify against this person?
There sure is, right here.
Oh, it's you again.
Hello, all. I'm your witness. I'll testify why this wonderful sinner is such a cruel, heartless woman.
Hold it, don't leave me out.
Ah. I could testify all day about what makes Rachel so lovely, but knowing how stubborn she is, I'm more in a mood to humiliate her. I'm the only one who can testify for who she really is.
Yep, Danny was the only one who hadn't shown up.
Ah, Rachel, rest assured I'm here in your corner. I'm here to defend you. Remember, I'm on your side.
A testimonial triumvirate of sorts. Very well, each shall take a turn giving a testimony. Now, who shall go first?
Me! Reverend picked me to go first. Huh? That's not fair, Kathy. I called firsties. No offense, Eddie, but that's just not gonna happen. I'm first in line. Why, oh why? You didn't even give a reason. The biggest victim of this woman's villainy is moi. Unlike you creeps, I didn't become sickly infatuated with her from the start.
Oh, gosh. Why you gotta be so hysterical all the time? That's quite a mouth you have, Kathy. I'm looking forward to your testimony. Make haste. I grow impatient. Something tells me I'm just gonna be doing a lot of reading. Have the witnesses reached a decision yet? Yes, Reverend. I will be going first. Aw, man. You always get your way. All right, Eddie. Let's take our leave for now. Bubbles. You may begin your testimony, Catherine Ward. I got this in the bag. She's just like sitting on top of the table. Listen well, ladies and gentlemen. This demon may look like an innocent gentlewoman on the outside, but her heart is black as charcoal, a bona fide witch. I am not. Case in point, she lies through her teeth. A calm and collected pathological liar. Is there any evidence in thy testimony to prove Rachel a witch? Yes, like you wouldn't believe. I was cast down from my position as a condemner by her malicious hand. There I was, sitting high and mighty, watching the torture unfold. Then Zack proceeded to slash himself because this woman told him something. One could say that Isaac Foster's stature as a sinner was also crippled by this meddling woman. This whole display was so pathetic that it made me furious. I ventured down to meet them head on. Then, what do you think this woman does without batting an eyelash? She shoots me! A condemner outfoxed and shot by a sinner. That's not something that should ever happen. That woman's nothing but a wily wolf in sinful sheep's clothing. I mean, how could she cast me down to such a horrid place? Only a demon could do such a thing. Are we in hell currently? Not really. I have no memory of intentionally outfoxing you or destroying your reputation. You did too destroy it, you demon! And do you have any idea what hurts most of all? She enjoyed shooting me. And there's the laugh. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is a witch we're dealing with. I vote for water torture. I want to see you struggle and squirm. Give me a rush of excitement that even surpasses last time. Do you want to see it that badly? Huh? Do you truly want to see that happen to me? I've heard enough. Reverend, we still haven't sentenced her yet. You are not the sentencer, Catherine Ward. Besides, what do you seek from someone who you deem to be a witch? That will be all. Moving on, I shall call the next witness. State your testimony against her. Yippee, it's finally my turn. You guys are all so self-centered. Try and have a little compassion. Right, Rachel? Edward Mason, are you capable of testifying against this person? Yep, Reverend, I sure am. I'll go over the good and the bad about her. Then begin. Rachel is such a cutie. Her voice is like a songbird's, my favorite type of voice. That, and she's kinda like me. We're all so close in age as well. Plus, the way she knows exactly what she wants and goes for it. Which is exactly why I should have met you earlier, Rachel. I, knew who you were, but the reason I fell for you was, because I knew that you were a lot like me. Rachel, I know what you did. It was you who buried that bird on B6, right? Yes? That's why I was convinced we'd have chemistry. Not to mention that you spoke of wanting to die. The perfect wish for me. But Rachel, you got a bit stubborn, didn't you? You didn't listen to anything I had to say. I tried so hard to charm my way into her heart in so many ways. Everything was for you, Rachel. But it was no use. Even though you never accepted my advances, I held out in hopes that you would eventually say yes. I came to sweep you off your feet in total darkness, too. And after that, guess what happened to me? I was slashed by Zack, left all by my lonesome in a grave. I like graves and all, but that wasn't the ending I desired at all. But that's where I finally realized the biggest thing that sets us apart. I really wanted Rachel. Everything I did was for her. But Rachel was different. Rachel did everything for herself and herself only. How mean, you meanie! Her sugary whispers about wanting to be killed were all for her sake only. How truly self-centered and selfish. And stubborn, oh so stubborn. I also have no clue why you'd pick Zack over me. This is probably just Rachel being selfish again. She shows no regard for anyone's happiness. And that got me thinking, isn't that something that a witch would do? Right? Don't you think so, Rachel? That's why I vote that Rachel be sentenced to hang in a spike-laden pit of death. Oh, no graves for Rachel, huh? Straight down the pit she'll go, and only then will I make her happy. What? Are you angry? Sorry, but it's all your fault. Talk to me. Don't ignore me. Enough. What? But wait, Rachel hasn't answered me about anything yet. You are being misguided by the likes of a witch, Edward Mason. A witch can see right through a heart that embraces and fears her. That will be all. An unyielding witch you are. I am not a witch. Moving on, I call the next witness. State thine testimony against her. Are the ridiculous testimonies over now? Hey, Rachel, you seem at ease, no? Are you relieved I'm here? Daniel Dickens. You are willing to testify? Yes, of course, Reverend. I mean, somebody's gotta do a decent job of testifying for Rachel. I must be the one to sing Rachel's praises. This Reverend is not impressed by you. Hey, Rachel, you know I'd never misunderstand you, right? Then begin. To be truthful, it's ridiculous to testify about something so plain as the light of day. That's how much everyone misunderstands Rachel. It all started in the therapy room where I first met her. At the time, I was looking for the perfect pair of peepers. Living peepers forever frozen in death. Naturally, even dead peepers would do, but they got all cloudy. But it was not meant to be. After all, an average Joe's peepers change immediately depending on their emotional state. Despair to hope, disappointment to malice, well, it comes in my profession. At the time, I was in charge of counseling her. Looking back on it now makes me so happy. Never have I seen such magnificent, such fascinating peepers. Such blue, murky, and tranquil lakes among darkness, enough to steal my heart. Then, during one of my sessions with her, the most obvious thing occurred to me. Her peepers were the very ones I sought, alive and forever frozen in death. I mean, there's no arguing that her heart is just Just odd. A pitiful, helpless soul.
Daniel Dickens.
Is what I say not true?
Daniel.
That's not... There's no way her soul could ever be saved.
Danny.
I mean, it's because her soul... Stop it. Her soul can't be saved. I mean, because her soul consumes others. Without mercy. Or remorse. A soul that buries and steals anything it can. What's wrong, Rachel? Oh, what lovely peepers you have. May I look at them? Oh, and when we were reunited on B5, she was acting a bit strange. Even now, she seems off, though. Look, now you're almost back to your old self. Everything will be alright as long as I'm here. Why don't we get through this together?
Daniel Dickens.
Sorry.
Is that your testimony?
I could go more in detail about what makes her so wonderful, if you'd like.
No need for that. I think I've heard more than enough. Not to mention your testimony was rather condemning. Witness, you may now leave.
It's all right, Rachel. You heard me, right? I said you really shouldn't have... I said the real you shouldn't have its soul stolen.
Oh, you're not trippy? Rachel Gardner. Your sentence has been determined. You too heard the claims by each of them. Danny's was especially telling. He is the most in tune with your background. 'Twas certainly Danny who watched over you the longest, and 'twas Danny who bore witness to the truth and never refuted you. He is no doubt infatuated with you, sorceress.
None of that is my fault. Dr. Danny is just being selfish.
Have you ever considered that you are the selfish one, Rachel Gardner? Eddie said so in his testimony. And how you neglect everything besides your own ambitions. And then there's Kathy. What an unfortunate soul. On top of tricking her, you go as far as to entrance her in your spell. To see a woman of pride like her reduced to an empty shell of her former self, how appalling. You are a witch. Let me guess, burned at the stake?
No.
Am I wrong? You are unable to even refute a single claim made against thee. You haven't really given her much time. Well, witch, let thee be cleansed. Now the witch shall be burned at the stake. This is kind of old agey, isn't it?
I am not a witch.
Who would believe words spilling forth from the mouth of a witch?
No.
Even after hearing the testimonies, you remain steadfast in your claim? You murdered their hearts. Yes, you murdered their angelic hearts. You played them like violins and left them for dead. What a barbaric feat. And now, you plan to pull the same stunt even with Isaac Foster, am I right? Yes, another sacrifice for your selfish ambition.
Stop it, you're wrong.
Now, burn, heretic! We're all heretics here.
It's hot. So hot.
Admit you're a witch. Reveal thyself to us, and let the sacred flame of sanctify thyself to God.
I am not a witch. Besides, nothing like that is written in the Bible.
Oh, so you've read the Bible, Rachel? But of course, Rachel Gardner. That's because your so-called God doesn't exist.
But You've been using the name of God this whole time. Yes, because I am referring to my God. What? I am a servant of God. You might call me the God of this place. So, you mean that you're God? Why, yes, here I am the closest being to God. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I won't believe you. A faithful heart is the significance of God's existence, my poor dear Rachel. You never had that from the start. Sounds like everybody's just using God. It can't be. It simply can't be. God doesn't exist? How? That can't be. I won't accept it. I can't accept it. The preacher insisted that he is God, but that can't be. He's wrong. I don't wish to be killed by that God. But my God doesn't exist. Zack. But I want Zack to kill me. It's so cold. It's hot, yet something cold is in my hands. What's this? Ah, what was it again? Something precious to me. Something that I broke and ruined, yet protected me this whole time. Wait, I'll try to remember. It's just floating there. Ah! Zack's knife. A chipped knife is thrust into the floor. It's cold. It hurts. It's chipped, yet cut so well. Ah! Well now, my God is here after all. Ugh. How have you awoken? So how much of that was real? Probably none of it. The strange things I've seen on this floor were all illusions. It's what you've shown to my heart. My God has opened my eyes. Then I wasn't able to purge the witch within thee. I am not a witch. I have not made any covenants. There was an oath. It was an oath from my God. I can see. The witch in you has chosen to perceive it that way. Even if you are mistaken, even if what you say is a fabrication of lies, you do not care, it seems. None of that matters. Hurry and give me that medicine. Oh, pitiful witch who does not love anything but thyself. Follow me. "'Tis further in the back. I knew that bookshelf would move. After you. Why? Well, Zack's asleep, and I don't know what you'll do." I see. There is medicine on hither shelf. What's wrong? The medicine is right there. The shelf is lined with drugs such as antiseptic solution, hemostat agents, and hematinics. Acquired the medicine. This should definitely make him better. I'll go back to Zack. Thank you. I'm going back to Zack. Wait. You do not intend to kill me? Why would I? You now believe in a new god, dost thou not? The existence of multiple gods will cause nothing but trouble. Besides, you are not one to be merciful.
Do you stand in my way? If not, then there is no need for me to do so. I mean, I have no use for you.
I see. Then I shall offer you one last piece of advice. The being known as God despises liars and the impure. That is, if your so-called God should actually exist. Rachel Gardner, it will all catch up with you soon.
I got the medicine. Time to go back to Zack.
So everybody's just saying God around here and calling God whatever it is that suits their needs, huh?
There's a door here. I had a feeling it was an illusion.
It was drugs the whole time. What did I say? Everybody's smoking weird stuff around here. And I can just pass Zack and wonder if I can go all the way back.
There might still be some snakes around here. Oh, fine. We'll go help Zack now.
You people are the reason people have problems with religion, you know.
Zack? Good, he's just asleep. The least I can do is apply the medicine first.
How much do you know about first aid, Rachel?
I guess this kind is applied externally. His wounds are serious, but the bleeding's mostly stopped. Then I just apply and bandage him. The burn scars were originally there.
Huh?
Zack, are you awake?
What the hell are you doing?
I brought some medicine, so I was applying it to you.
So you made it back all right.
Yep.
Yep. You're all beat up. Was Danny there? How'd you get this medicine?
Dr. Danny wasn't there, but I got the medicine from the priest on this floor.
Oh, that guy.
Ah, hold still.
Ugh, my wounds will probably open back up like this.
I'll stitch you up. I'm not half bad at sewing.
She stitched that bird back together. Back off, I'll do it myself.
Are you good at sewing too, Zack? I knew it. I'll take care of it. And I want to stitch up your stomach.
Fine. Whatever. Don't bitch to me if it gets gross.
Wait here. I'll cut the thread.
Your hands are all beat up.
Yeah, but it's alright. It doesn't hurt.
Man, you're some piece of work. Look at you all calm touching my effed up stomach. Kudos for getting that medicine and coming back alive in a weak state, but still. You don't gotta do this too. Hey, Ray. Why are you doing all this for me?
Hey, can I use your knife to cut the thread? This knife cuts like a dream.
Hey, quit playing dumb and answer me. Answer me.
After all, Zack, you're my god.
What kind of shit you talking about? Hey, my knife.
It's a bit chipped. I'm really sorry about that.
Huh? What the hell's wrong with you? But I guess it's okay.
Still, this knife is razor sharp and really helped me out. I'm sorry. I really appreciate it, though. It's about time I stitch up those wounds of yours. Hold still for a second, Zack.
Ow! Hey, stop it! Shit! That hurts, you dumbass!
Does it hurt?
Hell yes it does!
I figured you wouldn't feel a thing.
Man, you're as dumb as they come. I'm not some pain-loving masochist. For crying out loud. Your god commands you to do a good job.
You got it. Hey, Zack.
What is it now?
Do these burns not hurt?
Huh? Nah, not really. Not anymore, they don't.
Oh. Okay, I'll get back to stitching then.
When you're done, let's head out right away.
Okay.
Oh, and do something about your own wounds.
What?
Not only your hands, but your legs could use some attention too. If you can't run or something, then when we gotta move fast, then we're screwed.
Alright. I'll borrow some of your bandages, if you have any to spare.
That works.
Look at a little bandage on her leg. Okay, what's the plan? Still haven't found the elevator that takes us up to the next floor. Plus, we gotta pass through the area where the snakes are to get back to the elevator that takes us down. I suppose we haven't checked out the back of the room where Zach's medicine was.
Can we run now? Let's go. Almost done. Ah, the organ's playing music again. What a huge church. Hey, you know that preacher you talked about? Where is he?
I don't know.
You don't know? I'm surprised he gave you that medicine.
It wasn't easy.
Didn't think so.
But that man, I think he may have a soft spot for you, Zach. Please spare me the throw up.
Shut it, and quit saying crow's shit.
The elevator isn't functioning.
It appears to be a lever for starting the elevator. Well, unlike every other floor where it was really far away.
This should work.
Let's get out of this house of heresy.
So next is B1, eh?
Alright, let's move.
Ah, wait! Hey, Zach. Mind if I ask you something?
Can you ask me something? Just spit it out already.
Okay. What's the story with your burns?
What would you gain from knowing that?
Nothing in particular. I was just curious about you is all.
If you're expecting a gripping tale, then look elsewhere.
Nah, I'm not expecting some sort of epic story or anything.
When I was a kid, some guy at my house set me on fire.
A man set you on fire?
Well, the whole thing's kind of vague in my mind. He was probably a man who came to see the woman that gave birth to me. All I can really remember about that man is biting him and taking a chunk out of his flesh. That's it. That asshole was bent on ending my life, but luckily I was a resilient little bastard. Maybe he shit his pants. In the end, the woman wrapped me in a cloth. Then she threw money at some shitty home and left me there.
I see.
That's pretty much it. You happy now?
Yeah.
What the heck, you liked it?
No, not really.
Huh?
But I did learn about your burns, so I'm happy. I don't know why. I just wanted to know about you, Zach. So I'm glad I asked.
Are you shitting me?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah.
Then I'm glad you know.
Yeah. One more thing.
You're not done yet?
Do you still want to escape this place?
Huh? What the hell do you think? You think I'd be risking my life like this if I didn't?
I see. Never mind then.
What a screwy bitch. I'm gonna put this out there for you. Not a single word coming out of my mouth's a lie.
A lie. Zach, to be honest,
What? Come on, spit it out.
Never mind.
What? What the hell is that?
I'm sorry. I knew what I wanted to say, but it sort of slipped my mind.
Get yourself together. There's still one floor to go. Drop the crack pipe. Well, she was smoking something on that other floor. I think everybody was. Alright, just a little further and we're out of here. Let's go.
Okay. I can't tell him. I mean, Zach absolutely abhors liars, and God despises the impure. If he should ever find out that I've been hiding my sinful past all this time, he'll hate me for sure. I can no longer tell Zach the truth.
Not the end yet. Huh, what's this place? The inside of a house? Look at the blood trails. The being known as God despises liars and the impure.
Ah. Oh no, it was here. I remember now. This is where I was.
It leads this way.
Wait, Zach, wait! No, I beg of you, don't go! Don't look in that room!
Angels of Death. Episode 3 ending. Rachel, 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 what exactly is it that you're hiding, huh? Well, I guess we'll be finding out in the next episode. But for now, we'll just watch the credits scroll for a little while. Hi, Gray. Well, we're getting down to the end of it, so hopefully the last chapter will be gripping and filled with answers. And to be continued. Well then, that's that for now. Thank you everybody who has continued to watch this series up until this point, or just this entire episode. I know that they can be a little bit long, but... well, I'll let you guys tell me whether or not you think it's been worth it. Until next time, people of Earth and elsewhere, ciao! Hope to finish this soon.